Hey guys, this is Gary J. We have a power adapter by Eclipses that we're going to be putting on our motorcycle here on the handlebars. Here's one spot right here that they have it put on, and if you don't have a power adapter on your motorcycle, if you use anything like GPS and whatnot, and cell phones, you really got a problem. This is really nice right here. It's got also a USB port on it too, on and off switch, and as it says right here, perhaps you can read it, 12-volt equipment, cell phone chargers, laptop chargers, GPS, air pumps, radar detectors, MP3 players, iPod, Androids, iPhones, tablets, iPads, e-readers, and more. So most time, those of us who ride, if you ride out of state and so forth, and you don't have a power adapter, you really need one. Most things I carry with me I can charge in a hotel room, but these are really nice, especially when your GPS is running out of juice, or your cell phone or whatnot. So this looks pretty good. This is about, I think I paid about $35, $36 for this kit, and it's got two different type adapters here for different size handlebars, and so it'll fit anything you want. It looks pretty simple to me. You just have to take pull your tank up a little bit to get this on. You can kind of see from this back diagram here, and run your cables to your battery underneath your gas tank. And so it doesn't seem like a big deal at all to put on. It takes you just a little while to take that stuff off. But then it's got a rubber cover back over here that fits over the top of this, so you don't get water here, and that's a good feature there. Now you can buy a Vulcan, which is a little bit similar to this. It usually just has one port here. The ones I've seen, and they run about $75. They're twice the price of this one, but I really like this with the way that it's made, and especially USB port on it too. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put that at, and they have it mounted here. I don't think I have enough room right here to put it. I'm going to have to put it to the side somewhere else on this one. So we'll figure that out in a minute. But this is the Vulcan 1500 Classic. So let's see where we're going to go with this thing. Okay guys, we've taken our seat off the Vulcan 1500, which only has two bolts, one on each side here. Take those two out, your seat will pull out, and all we have to do is take this bolt out right here, which one helps hold this bib down. And in case you haven't used a bib before on your motorcycle, they just lay across here. You have to take this right here off. You usually got about 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. Take those 3 out. This comes up, and you just unscrew the speed armor underneath, the speed armor cable underneath it, and that whole system comes off. And then you put your bib on, and then you put this back on. Well, you put this back in this position, close to this position here, and then screw your speed armor cable back up to the back of this. Only takes a minute to do that, and screw that on tight, and then set this down over the bib evenly, and put your screws back in, and then this secures the bib at the bottom. Okay, so it's pretty simple to put a bib on, and you don't really have anything at the end of this to hold this bib other than this piece right here. The bottom of your speedometer casing holds the bib in place. Okay, so this is our bolt here, and now our tank will come up enough for us to, there's another bolt up here, but we're not going to mess with that. But it'll come up enough for us to run our wire to the handlebar underneath the tank, because I have these other wires right here. Some of these wires go to our strobe system, our lighting system. This has about 25 different variations of color to light up the engine and all. And there's 3 bars here, and there's one underneath the tank here. And also have this Wolo horn wiring system that goes in the back here. And Wolo horns are really loud, but they hook up, all of this hooks up pretty close to the same way. You're running your wires from your horn and your lighting system for your engine and all this stuff, the strobe system, underneath the tank back toward the battery. And we got the battery right here. And also have a back off modulator right here that I put on here. Makes the tail light flash like 4 times and then pause for like 3 or 4 seconds, and then it flashes again 4 times and pauses for like 3 or 4 seconds and flashes again. Just catch the people behind you there, catch their attention so they don't run over you. So only took a couple of minutes to do that. Taking the seat off. Now we got to figure out where we're going to put that power adapter. Okay guys, we've got our power adapter on, and this is a rubber cover that comes with it, and we got a USB port here, we've got an adapter here, and we got an on and off switch here. And you've got a bracket right here that has one screw in it with a nut on it that you have to tighten down, and it's stable, and it looks like it's in a good place. And so what we got to do now is take this line at the end right here and run that underneath our gas tank, all the way underneath it with our other wiring harnesses and stuff, and attach it to the battery. So that's where we're at now. Okay guys, we got a wire going underneath our tank here, and this is that same wire right here. I just put some duct tape just to keep the dust out of the little ends and stuff. But that's our fuse right here going to the battery terminals. So we've got a wiring hooked up now to our power adapter, and we'll check that out. Okay guys, we have everything hooked up the way that we want it, and we put the seat back on and just checking everything, make sure all the other wiring that we had hooked to the battery is working. It's our GPS here, and it's running off the battery here, the internal battery of the GPS. We cut on a switch here, and you can see the red light here, and also now you can see kind of like the little lightning bolt through the battery, letting us know that the battery is being charged by the power adapter. So that's what we wanted. One time I was going somewhere out of state, and my GPS battery went dead. I didn't have a power adapter at that time, so it makes a big difference if you're traveling or if you need to charge your phone and whatnot. So these are really great to have, and it only takes about 35 minutes to put one on at the most if you're in a hurry. And everything went real well in putting this one on. You can see there's only one clamp right here that holds this power adapter on right here, and it's got one screw with a nut on it, and that's all you got to do is just find where you're going to put it at, and then just run your wire underneath your tank here to your battery, and that's it. So hope this helps you guys out if you thinking about putting a power adapter on your motorcycle. You really need one if you travel out of state and stuff like that. One of the things I like about this too is that USB port right there, or you can plug stuff up to. So that's a great help right there. Okay guys, everything's hooked up and ready to go. We checked our other accessories that we have on here. All of those are functioning. So everything's hooked up to the battery correctly. All we have to do now is jump on her and go.